What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hold Forward Bracket Reset. My name is GoatFGC at twitch.tv.
You got quiet again. We literally go live and you went fucking quiet. It's
Is it better now?
yes, it's semi better.
Yeah. Okay, so if I just don't move away from the mic.
Yeah, you kind of just need to deep throat the mic.
I'm gonna like throat my fucking mic. Then
yes.
we're good.
Yes.
All this prep, we had all this time, and I fucked it up again. I was gonna do that. I had the direction right for once as well. I finally had that right.
That's it.
But I'm joined by the man behind the plan, Slicer OC at twitch.tv. How you doing, baby?
I'm alright. I'm very fucking tired, but I'm alive somehow.
Bro, let me tell you something. The fucking capitalist dream. I'll tell you that right now. We have had a really fucking good few weeks with Hold Forward. I think we're very actually. I think we're like a month away from the end of season 2 as well.
That's scary.
That's
really fucking scary.
That's fucking insane. Do you know the thing that really fucked with me today? Because I was looking through, like, I think his Imogen was like, oh, you guys should do an anniversary stream on May next year. And I'm like, we started this way before that. And I'm like, how far ago did we start this shit?
It was like mid-late January, right?
It was December 10th.
Well, that was the Happy Chaos.
No, December 1st. Yeah, and that was technically the first thing we did.
That is right. That is right.
So we're coming up to our first. That's fucked up.
That's a little bit fucked up. Yo, Cody Edwards, thank you so much. What's up? He subbed. Cody Edwards subbed before they followed. What a fucking champ. Let's go.
Shit.
Let's fucking go. You love to see.
It's like, oh, I don't want to seem too desperate. I better hit the follow just to be safe.
Thank you as well, Beefy Boy. Thank you.
Thank you kindly. But yeah, it's really surreal. Like, you look at where Hold Forward started. Like, I think it was just you, me, and was there anyone else at the start? I think
me, you, my OBS, my Twitch stream, my Discord.
Yeah, it was still on yours back then.
we just used all my shit. It was great.
You carried hard. And I'm not even saying that to, like, you know, grease up your butthole or anything. It was very much so, because as for anyone who knows me from a bar of soap knows that, like, this came from day one, gang. Like, that's what I came from, to wanting to do stuff like this. And meeting this motherfucker here, I was always like, well, you know, I don't have the creative genius to do a lot of the display. I don't have a lot of... I'm
struggling to do this.
Oh,
there we
okay,
go.
hang on.
I'm struggling to do that.
Hang on a second, I'll join you. There we go.
I
didn't have a lot of the creative genius to do it. So when this motherfucker over here is sending me all these themes and shit, like, hey, I've got this idea, I got this, and it's just, fuck. Don't even start me on the season 2. We actually reminisced on that the other day when we were going through season 3 plans we had.
Yes.
And we were talking to one of our new guys that we've got on. His name's Supreme, and he's doing a lot of graphic work for us. And I was like, were you around for the season 2 trailer? And he's like, no, I wasn't. So I went through the old messages, I found that, and oh my god, dude. Even to this day, like, that was
Goose pimples. Maybe I should bring it up. I should show everyone.
I think you should bring it up.
I should bring it up. I think I still have it, so maybe we'll do that later in the show.
If you don't, I can get it, because I think I have it on my phone.
I got it. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, good. Legend. But, like, that's the thing. It's, because I know I'm very pedantic when it comes to design work. I'm very much like, now, oh, can you move this, like, a little bit to the side? Can you move this, like, 4 pixels? So I was like, I'm going to run with a joke here. I'm going to fuck with him just for this trailer and be like, now, I got to be honest with you, buddy. Because you were like, that was to you, you were like, that's done. That's good. And I even was like, that's done. That's good. That's perfect. That's fucking mint. Bazoola.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, now, got to be real. Now the thing is,
Oh god. Oh,
that shit's really good, boy.
I saw the goat is typing. I'm like, just let me sleep. Let my family go, please.
I think it's one of the first jokes you and I personally had. For anyone who wants a little bit of Hold Forward lore, Old Lorwood, even.
Oh lord.
I think you had like a saved image of goat is typing, and any time that I was like giving suggestions or shit, I was just like, that's covered.
Frame 1.
I never thought I was that bad, and then I went and asked like Alto and shit. I'm like, am I that bad? And he can't, he doesn't, he's one of the nicest people on the planet. He'll never be mean to me indirectly. So the fact that he didn't respond immediately was like writing on the wall. It's fucking fed. But no, it's crazy to think we've been doing this 3 nights a week.
Too long.
Since May. It's definitely fucking tiring.
It's a long time, man. It's a long time.
Because I remember when we were getting, I was talking to Imogen, and I was sort of like, well, you know, when we hit the end of the season, you know, do we start up again in December or some shit? Do we start up again after that? And she's like, Luke, you need to take the rest of the year off.
Yes.
And I was like, no, we can't do that, man. That's crazy. It's like, December is Christmas. And I'm like, yeah, but it's like, Luke, you've been doing this. And like, we kept going. I think it was after DreamHack. And the fact that right after DreamHack we get home and we're still like right back, I'm sort of like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I get it now. I think I get it. So as a little bit of a hint and a tidbit, that is what will be happening. So 2022, after we finish, I think it's the end of October.
Yes.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're done. They're
done
taking
for
us
the
out
year.
the back.
We're done for the year. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of stuff. Like Goat said, we've brought some new people into the team, graphics consultants, as you would call them, and things like that as well. So we have lots of big plans, lots of very big plans. If you thought, for the people who are around for the season 2 announcement, if you thought that shit was the peak of Hold Forward, you haven't seen fucking shit. I know I sound cliche as fuck, but it's
He's not even fucking around.
It's gonna be pretty fucking crazy. We got some nasty stuff coming up. Very excited. I don't sound it because I'm very tired, but I'm very excited.
Because at the time of starting season 2, I think we only had like a team of like 4 or 5 people, and now we're sitting on like 11 or 12. So like, all those minds are getting together to like put shit on the table. We've got new people coming in as well, so
we have new people coming.
New game maybe? I don't fucking know. Maybe not. Fucking knows. Shut your mouth, dickhead. You don't know. Don't assume.
Who knows?
But you know what I do know?
What?
I do know that within this fortnight there are going to be some
Fortnite?
sweet offline stuff. Fortnite. No, I'm not going to get up and I was.
Don't you fucking hit the gritty, my man.
No, see, I was gonna, but then I remembered that the skeleton is there and a power cable's there.
Yeah.
So if I hit that gritty and the skeleton comes down, it's content.
It's all
for you.
over. Yeah.
It's misery for me.
Pretty much.
But we have what will be known as the worst segue in the history of this channel. We've got fortnightly offlines coming your way.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be hitting that up. We've spoken to numerous community heads to let y'all know that if you're in New South Wales within this fortnight, York Street Battle 78 is coming up October 1st, you know, from 12 p.m. at 99 York Street, Sydney. The link is down below to sign up. In saying that, I do believe sign-ups are online only, so please make sure you sort that shit out before you get there. I think nearly all of our games will be there except Killer Instinct, because I know Chef, the man who runs the show in New South Wales, he's going to be busy, but every other game will be there. So you're going to have your Street Fighter, you're going to have Guilty Gear, DNF, Pokken. Get there. It's going to be a good time. That's New South Wales, though. We got Perth, and this is a big one if you're in Perth. The Friday Night Fight special event, they're going to be doing their IESF qualifier over at the Escape Portal on the 23rd of September from 6 p.m. Sign up. I believe sign-ups are online, too, so hit that link down there. Get that shit sorted. Get in on that. IESF, it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. I, for one, love AEL. Great fucking organization. Speaking of great organizations, we got CCH and Brofist both running a show. Victoria, you fucking privileged state. You got CCH on September 24th from 1 p.m. at the Collingwood Library Meeting Room, 11 Stanton Street, Abbotsford. And you got the Brofist Mega Monthly at the Dock, October 1st from 12 p.m. at 912 Collins Street, Docklands. Anyone in Victoria who wants to try and convince me that state does not get fucking content out the wazoo, you're full of shit. Absolutely full of shit. Victoria is the place to be for fighting games. My God. So hit that shit up. So speaking of places to be, South Australia evac every Friday from 4 p.m. to midnight at Level 5 Union House, Adelaide University. Hit that shit up. We've got mad love for the Adelaide boys. Pariah, the Gear Strive representative, is one of those boys. You might see him if you go. So hit him up. Hang out with him. Tell him that his choice in Maine was poor. I know I do. And speaking of, don't you worry, Brisbane, I did not forget you. I literally got told this before the show went live. Shout out Bloodhound. September 29th from 5:30 p.m. at 454 Brunswick Street, Fortitude Valley. The link is below. Get in on that shit, or else the Brisbane boys are going to bash me. That is probably, I don't know if that's a promise or not, but I thought that sounded good in my head. And finally, we got hold of a New Zealand rep, and with the Auckland Randbats round 12. September 24th from 12 p.m. at 133 Line Road, Glen Innes, Auckland. I think it's Optimus Dave who handles that stuff. So, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You love to see it. As I said, if you have events that you're hosting or running, and you want us to be promoting them in these spots, please let us know. Get in contact with us. We have a Twitter, we have a Discord, we have all that shit. Yell at us. That's what we're there for. We are there to be yelled at. Like a good organizer should.
He loves it. I am very fragile. Please do not yell at me, but Goat likes it. It's a serious problem.
I did it at the start, I'll tell you that. When I started, I think I've told you my stories is like when I started as a TO, and like I was the nicest motherfucker. Like I was always like, oh, you know, he said he's 25 minutes late, but he said he'll be here in 10 minutes. It's okay, I can work around you. Now I'm literally like, bro, you 10 minutes late, get that ass fucking DQ. Get that shit out of here.
See you in the hell, motherfucker.
Get in the hell, you fuck. All right. We're going to take a quick little break to get our first guest ready for tonight. We're going to be bringing on the Killer Instinct, K-I-A-N-Z, Mr. K-I himself, Rowdy Howdy. Also, the Killer Instinct rep of Hold Forward. We're going to bring him on, have a little shoot the shit. So do not go anywhere. I fucking mean it. Because I'm insecure and I like your company. I mean, I like his company too. But
I guess I don't mean anything. That's fine. See you, chat. We'll see you guys shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Peace.
Peace? What do you mean?
I thought you were gonna transition.
We're going. Okay, we're good.
We are back with Hold Forward Bracket Reset. Once again, your boy Goat FGC at twitch.tv. I am joined by who pretty much was my original partner on these Twitch lands of the FGC. Rowdy Howdy, how you doing, baby?
Dude, I am doing swell. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty fucking good, minus the fact that the transition beforehand didn't go as cleanly as I wanted it to, and it makes us look a bit unprofessional here, which I assure you we are not.
Look, all I can say is our transitions will never be as polished as your egg, all right?
Bro, there's a reason that I fucking bolo shine this shit, I'm telling you.
How long is...
Who needs a guard dog when I can just fucking moon people with my chrome?
That's very true. All you need to do is just like get a tattoo where it looks like your head is split in half, like it's an ass crack at the top, and you'll be perfect.
Oh, dude, I was gonna.
That's your Halloween costume, butt
I
face.
was gonna get a tattoo of my dick on my head, but make it bigger.
I mean, that works too, right?
Shit. What were you gonna ask? Sorry, before
I was
went
gonna
on
say, when was the last time that we shot the shit like this? It's been so long since we've just been like live and made asses of ourselves in public.
I see. Well, we've done hold forward commentary. We've done that.
No, but that's commentary though.
That's
Like,
work. That's work. I mean, I talk to you on a
it's play.
semi-regular basis, but if we want to create a narrative,
oh no, I was just
In
referring to
many
the last
movies.
time we had the culinary debates, the dialect debate.
oh, dude, what the fuck were they called again? It was
Goat and Howdy's dialect debates.
Okay, so before we get into the fucking actual question shit, Howdy and I,
We're not to be trusted.
This is actually our 2-year anniversary. I think it was a couple of days ago. Was our 2-year anniversary of running events together. So it started out as Goat and Howdy's Backyard Brawl. I think we were the second, like, ANZ sort of outlet to do the exhibition format.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I think
everybody's
so from
doing it
memory.
now.
Yeah,
Everybody's doing it now. But I will go on.
it's a lot of fun.
It's fun. It's easy. It's easy and it's fun. You get like fucking 9 people or 10 people and you've got an event. You don't need to like sign up and do all this other like preliminary shit. But it was CEO with the Danger House at first. And
Yes.
yeah, so what it was we asked him, hey, we really want to do this idea. We got KI. We want to push this game. And he was like, yeah, sure, fucking go for it. And we really ran with that ball. That was our thing. So like,
Actually,
then-
I think we might have been the third.
was it?
Come to think of it, because I think Waz was doing MK.
Was it? Did he start before or after us? Because I think he started after.
It was around this. I think it was around the same time.
Very close, but he hasn't.
It's
done
very
them
close.
since.
Yeah.
We did them longer, so that's all that counts.
We got the longer legacy.
We
All right,
did
fair.
them longer. Mine's longer than his. That motherfucker looked like Milhouse. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, but with no hair. Just kidding, Waz. I love you very much. No, so what it was, there was an offshoot of that show. There was an offshoot of that show that would end the show with every night. And we'd put a poll up on Twitter immediately afterward. And it was called Goat and Howdy's Dialect Debate, where I would bring in New South Wales slang, and this motherfucker would bring in Victorian slang. And we would argue, we'd go on a poll, and we'd argue which was the correct term for it. Now, what was the really popular one that we won? Like, do you want to let them know which one that New South Wales won?
Are you wording it this way so I like concede?
No,
live?
I'm wording it this way.
Are you
because
trying to fish?
I'm wording it this way because you got fucking 2-0'd. Okay, we did 2 polls and you lost both of them.
You're referring to potato cakes.
I'm referring to potato scallops and you lost twice.
Yes, but I didn't. Look, you know what? That might have been like a 60-30 split, roughly both times.
Oh,
but I
fuck
think
off, it was a 60-30. You fucking
it
lost.
was. No, I'm saying, like, I'm talking about the actual vote count. But, like, if you don't want to remember and if you want to sit there and be, like, abashed about it, that's fine. But, like, look, Victorian slang, like, you know, we might not always have it correct, but I can tell you one thing, though. We didn't miss as hard as you did with Tuck Shop.
Oh, fuck off, bro. Okay.
0%.
No, I was so, no, okay. So
Literally
fucking
no one agreed with him.
no. So what it was, I love it how we've started the argument again. In the fucking if we can start the argument in the YouTube VODs, if Hold Forward ever takes off, then fuck my ass if we made it. That's gonna be not if like Hold Forward can actually get to like offline events and shit. No, if there's an argument about fucking potato cakes and scallops in a YouTube comment section, we've done it. We've fucking done it. But no, so what it was I grew up thinking that like your canteens, I'm calling them that because I'm being honorable to you. I can hold
Thank
the L,
you.
whereas Victoria can't.
That's because we don't have to.
Yeah, fucking say that to my potato scallop. So,
Tell that to Blitz.
Sheesh.
Tell that to Shen.
I I want to say tell that to Veggie, but I feel that's in me spirits because he's always leaving the group of his own volition anyway. But then I remember that we've got Say No More, so like, it balances itself. We've also got Mr. Grabs a lot, so it balances itself.
You do, but we do have Hum, so we have the most fun, right?
You do have the happiest cunt in the fucking FGC. No, so I was raised under the thing that they were called tuck shops. You know, all the wording at our school said tuck shop. So I'd always believed that the school canteen was called a tuck shop.
No,
now,
it's a milk bar.
I was like, I brought it in to this because I was like, this could be a good half spot of fun. And everyone fucking bamped me. And I was so hurt by this. I was so fucking hurt. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you fucking mean, cunt? Like, everyone was roasting me. It was crazy. Man, I can't believe I spent 2 years of my life being bamped. It's crazy. Love you, buddy. Mwah. Kisses.
Mwah.
Oh shit! But let's jump into things. Let's get a bit on the download. I refer to you as Mr. KI on pretty much every avenue. Like, you're the guy. I'm not even gonna. And I think anyone in this chat here who's come from KINZ, or anyone who's met you in person, be it a BAM or an event or anything of the sort, would see you as the KI guy because you're pushing that shit. You're Julian level. What do you think that's a fair assumption? Do you think you've earned the right to be Mr. KI?
I think I've definitely pushed it enough that I can like wear the moniker without feeling like, all tall poppy about it or anything. But like, no, look, I just love the game, man. I'm just happy to shill that shit until the ends of the earth. And I guess it does help the argument that like you've got like CEO and Tom Scott that are just like, oh, this is Howdy, he's Mr. KI. And then they just leave and let me rant about this video game for like the next 45 minutes where they're like, we've heard it all before. Get a fucking drink, boys.
It's just so endearing. It's very endearing coming from you. I even remember the after party for DreamHack. You're sitting there and you've got like Blitz and Spiffy Evie and all that, and you're sitting there. Everyone's except for Blitz because he's like 12 years old. You've got everyone else there getting drunk, learning KI and shit. Like, even at those things, you're gonna sit there and you're like, I'm gonna get these motherfuckers playing this game. That's like, that's insane. I respect the fuck out of that shit, dude. Like, genuinely seeing your passion is next level. So, I actually, for those of you, because there's gonna be some people naturally that don't know KI, would you be able to give us a little bit of a summary, a bit of a rundown as to what KI is, what Killer Instinct brackets 2013 is?
Right. Okay. So I think the laziest and shortest way I can describe it is it's Street Fighter 4 with Guilty Gear bursts that you have to guess correctly.
By guess correctly, what do you mean by guess correctly?
As in, you've got to guess the correct strength of the button. So like, you can't just go Lamau dust button and then I'm out. And then, no, I got baited. It's, you have to know what your opponent is doing. So every combo break is a knowledge check.
Right. Because that was one of the things, I think it's the reason I actually ended up going with Saberwolf when I played the game. Because I'm like, I don't need to do inputs and shit. I can just mash a button like a fucking, like a spaz. I'm just like, that. It's so great.
You just press buttons, man. You're playing Mortal Kombat. You're not even inputting half circles, bro. You're just pressing back, forward, and winning.
Bro, I've won multiple fucking New South Wales tournaments by doing that. I'm telling you, man, it works. Nobody knows how to break. It's fantastic. So, but in saying that, though, like, the depth of KI, I would argue, is
it's pretty full on. It's definitely not for everyone, and a lot of the time the main thing that scares people off or like really intimidates people is the combo system itself. But to be fair, that's because it feels very, very differently. Because like when you land a hit and you start a combo with a special, the game goes, you are now in a combo state. You get to play until you no longer get to play. And then your opponent on the other side is like, are you going to break? Will you choose to break? Are you going to stand for this? Are you going to let Goat land that unblockable yet again and then just press all heavies? Or are you going to break? Like, will you press the button? So...
Evidently no one in this state does, so, you know...
No, they just let it rock. You do it every time. Jump in, heavy kick, heavy, 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 medium, combo end, eclipse. Start again.
Why
It's
does
the
it
same
keep
route
working
every
then?
time.
Why does it keep
not-
working? That's what pisses me off so much. Stop letting me win. It's encouraging this very fucking false narrative. It's not good. Cut it out.
It's up to Sir Slush and Boxhead to stop you now.
Oh, Midinay fucking took me. Midinay, I picked Rash against him, and I think he got me in game 2. But
He's not putting up with any of that shit.
no. But then I picked Saberwolf and I rained it down. But that's because I'm really fucking good. You know, maybe someday you can aspire to be as good as me, but you know, till now.
I will never be good enough to play Rash because I will have had to sell my soul. But you know, these cameos are killing me as it is. So
Bro, these cameos, man, this is technically a cameo now, and it's killing you. So you've made it, buddy. You fucking made it.
But yeah, no, like, I mean, you mentioned before about like how I've been pushing Killer Instinct, and I actually like before 2019, I actually did it for quite a bit of time as well. I remember back, so the game came out 2013, like at Xbox One launch, and I never played it at that point. I actually bought an Xbox to play Halo Master Chief Collection, and what a fucking disaster that video game was at launch. And the only other game that I bought was Killer Instinct because my mate at the time, who I played fighting games with, really didn't want to buy an Xbox but wanted to play Killer Instinct. And so
it wasn't on PC at the start, eh?
That's correct. It was Xbox One exclusive, which is why no one has played this fucking video game. That is the main reason. Is it because it was an Xbox exclusive for so long? Like it didn't have the staying power of something like Street Fighter or Tekken to like justify being a singular platform. But yeah, no.
The reveal trailer was so good. Like if anyone at home watching now wants like a little bit of like fun history, go watch the E3. I think it was the E3 2012. Was the reveal trailer for KI?
I was so hyped.
It's so fucking like. I'm trying to think. Do you remember that episode of The Simpsons where it's the Christmas episode? And
which one? Which
really
one of the
wants,
30 seasons?
He really wants Bone Storm. I think it's called Bone Storm, where it's like so extreme in your fucking face, like buy me Bone Storm or go to hell. And that's like what the KI trailer is like. Coming to Xbox. Killer Instinct. Like,
yeah, because I
buy me
played
Bone
like
Storm or go to hell.
fucking hell. I played like Smash like super casually with friends, like on and off. And I remember like trying to put a little bit of time in to like not be complete arse at that video game, but I didn't get anywhere. I didn't touch the. I'm sorry to disappoint Biggie. I can see you. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
Sitting in the waiting room just convulsing.
Nah, man. Before I actually decided to start wearing glasses, you know that thing that I was told I had to do, and I didn't have a choice at all. I couldn't follow the game if there was more than 2 characters on screen. So it was a great party game for me because the stage ledge was where I hung out and where I hung off. So, but I think it was about 2014 that I jumped into. It was arcade edition of Street Fighter 4, and I actually learnt motion inputs on Skullgirls.
Oh Jesus!
Yes.
You're gonna learn in any fucking game. That's the one to learn in.
Yeah, so that was the one that I learnt on, and then I played Tekken Tag 2 because I played a lot of Tekken as a kid. I played like Tekken 3, Tekken 5, and then it wasn't until Tekken Tag 2, and I picked a bad one, I'm sorry, but that was the one I was like, I'm gonna actually try and learn how to do Yoshimitsu bullshit. And then I was like, damn, this character makes me very sad.
Tag 2 was, I reckon Tag 2 was fine.
Tag 2 is a lot of fun until you try and play it like at any competitive aspect.
Oh yeah.
The peak way to play that game is you get 4 people and you just hand them a random controller that they don't know how to play on, and you say off you trot.
The second that you see them pick Eddie and Christy, that's when you just go no. I have played net play. I've played net play Capo like once, and I think it was the thing that stopped me from going to like offlines for another 2 years, because I got the I used to run like offline, like little house tournaments at my place every month with the mates. Like guys like Alto in the chat can vouch for this. And we had Tekken Tag 2 was one of the games we played. I picked this game up because a friend beat me really bad at Tekken, and I strived to learn the game solely so I could body him. Unfortunately, now I know how to play Tekken, so you know, it's a monkey's paw. But,
I did the same thing, but with BlazBlue.
Oh, and my condolences.
I did that with what was it? What's the latest one?
Central Fiction?
Central Fiction. Yeah, I remember I tried it with Chrono Phantasma Extend, and I still did not understand fighting games at that point, yet alone anime fighters.
Oh.
Because yeah, like I've gone around. I remember there was a whole year whenever I tried a fighting game, I'm like, yeah, but it's not Tekken. Yeah, but it's not Tekken. Yeah, but it's not Tekken. And then I remember playing Ibuki in Ultra Street Fighter 4 and getting my ass handed to me with like mates, but I had a great time. I just wanted to throw kunai as Ibuki. And then Killer Instinct comes along. I buy a random console for a game that's dead on arrival until years later. Pick up Killer Instinct, and then I find that there's a character whose sole game plan is let's throw kunai. And I was like, done. I'm sold. I'm in. And then I ended up outlasting my friends group. And I remember there was a season 2 guide for Sadira. There's a PDF document you can find, and it's Sadira. What is it? It's Sadira Guide V40, I think is the name of the PDF. And it was essentially the culmination of like all of the Sadira Pro players like writing a like 60-page guide for this character in the style that they used to write the Street Fighter 4 character guides.
Yeah.
And I remember I spent 2 weeks reading that like a Bible, and then I entered BAM 7 and came 4th.
Shit. So
Yeah.
BAM 7 was your like
First ever local event.
So not only first fucking like major, but first local in general. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
shit.
I remember it was Saturday morning about 8 a.m. Perfect Legend was standing around asking for games to get practice, and everyone was too much of a bitch to put their hand up. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll cop the L. Let's do it. And I remember he won 30-0, like just free, right? I was so bad at the game. I had no idea. I remember a couple of times he turned around to me and he's like, you know, you can block, right? Like, it's a mechanic and you can block, right? And I was like, oh, well, like I'm here, like I play this game. I'm not good at it, but like I'm here for Killer Instinct. So we went over to Killer Instinct and he cleaned me up in that too. And I'm like, yeah, no, like fair enough, GG's. And he just got up and left. And I'm like, all right, that fair. Okay, he didn't want to talk to me. No time for it.
This man was preparing for his future career of Hold Forward even years before Hold Forward, man. He's just like, shit, bro. You know you can block? I don't do that pussy shit. I'm not a bitch.
But then after BAM 7, I took Killer Instinct on my very scuffed Xbox, which I still have and still run KI events on. I took that Xbox to every local that I could go to on a uni budget, which was like CCH, Ranbats. I took it to all of them. I didn't know anyone, and I didn't have the confidence to ask if I could run Killer Instinct brackets at Ranbats. But there was a solid group of about 6 of us that dwindled to about 3 by the end of it. But there was a consistent group that showed up for about 2 years, and I never had the net to play online, which is why you see like Say No More and Vegemite go like, who is this guy? Like, I'm like, I've just been playing the game since launch of season 2. I just could never play the game online ever. I remember I had Vegemite, currently our like Victoria's best player of the game, and probably like arguably top 2 in the country.
Yeah,
I had him on my friends list from a random Facebook group from an eternity ago, being like, hey, does anyone want games? And he cleaned me up with Saberwolf because I couldn't actually see his dodges from how bad the net connection was. Like he would dash through and I couldn't see the dash, and I was already halfway through the throw. That's how bad my net was for so long. So I just never touched it. I was like, I'm just gonna play offline only, like not gonna have it. And then eventually, because I didn't know anyone or like I didn't push or anything, like I remember meeting like Rob Dog, Tomo, who else did I meet? Nakey Jakey, Knuckle Sandwich, who we've now seen show back up and resurface in events. I met all of those guys at locals years ago. And then like between 2017 and 2019, I desperately tried to find a fighting game I actually wanted to play. So I tried Street Fighter 5 and it didn't click. I played Tekken 7 for quite a bit of time, but I picked a bottom tier and it haunted me the entire time I tried to play the game. But I had a great time.
It's all right. As a Genghis main, I can relate to you.
Yeah. And then, what was it? It wasn't until 2019, it was December 2019, that like Chef just messages in a random Facebook group going, I would like to run Killer Instinct at Sydney events. And I was like, damn, wish I was living in Sydney right now. And then you comment and you replied and you were like, why don't you just fucking do it in Victoria then?
Just
And I
do
was
it,
like,
you bitch.
And I was like, all right, like, fair enough. And then you were the mediator between Andrew and I. So Andrew kind of did his own thing. Chef did his own thing for New South Wales. And then I kind of like, I got on the ball. We got Lightning Flare involved. Like, I mean, who I was already like really close mates with through uni. And he and I just went to every event and just shilled the crap out of the game. And eventually, like, we got players to come in. And, you know, we have classics like how DD was invited by Tomo into the Discord. And Tomo has never once played in any of our events or jumped into net play. Hasn't touched it once, but he was more than happy to shill the game on our behalf. I think
You love to see it.
I think I bullied that man a little bit too much at locals back in the day. He hasn't picked a mirror since.
It's okay. He lives on in the form of Lightning Flare pick.
That's
You know,
true. That's very true.
The vice has just moved over.
That's very
Shout
true.
outs to Lightning Flare. I see quite
Yeah.
a few people saying that. I feel that we should say that. Shout outs to that man.
Yeah.
He's actually our clipper for Hold Forward. He's the head of the sort of department. So he handles a lot of that stuff. So most of the clips you see that go on Twitter is either him or he has put someone on charge to do that. He's a good man. So when you get a chance, go tell him he's cool.
Yeah, and he's my ride or die local hombre as well. He will come to every event with me. Oh my god. No, go. I need to see if you can recreate that face. Oh my god, Goat, you're doing such a good job. I can't believe it.
Oh, fuck me. Shout outs to Street Fighter 6. That's going to be a good game. How do I know? No, don't know.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Holy shit. So you were saying, Okay. 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 Esports mode.
Okay.
So, Lightning Flare, Ride and Die.
Yep. So we would just go to every event together, basically. I'd just make sure to pick him up every time. So it was always he and I. Like, if there was nothing else going on, you'd catch him and I playing either Marvel or KI at pretty much every event.
Oh, but he's always been good for that. He's always been very...
That man plays everything, I swear.
But even then, like, and, you know, the longer that we work together, we eventually... all of, it was KIWC?
Yep.
So you and I pretty much handled a worldwide... It was not just us, but it was the entire KINZ team. We pretty much handled borderline a worldwide year-long event. So...
One third of an international World Cup tournament that was very America-centric, yeah. We ran 1/3 of the American circuit.
Do we? I think I'm being told by back of house we have a few minutes. How in depth do we want to go with that? How juicy do we want to get with that topic?
Oh, look, I think it just comes down to we were a very, very small scene.
You're the nice one out of us two.
So I'll give you the nice synopsis. So basically, we were super honored to be part of a World Cup, and then we were, as Blanca shows, that was pretty much our face from my face rather, the entire time. That was my face when we got to like about the halfway mark. That's you know what this that
what do you mean I'm running 1/3 of the circuit?
That summarizes every Goat and Howdy's backyard brawl that we ever did.
And that's literally it.
Literally, Goat makes an ass of himself, and I'm like, Goat, you can't do that.
That's the thing. I started out like in our little thing. I was the cum man, and then I met Slice, who was already a pre-established cum man. So like, Hold Forward was just always destined to be as professional as we make this shit look, because it is. It's fucking pretty as hell. There's always gonna be a cheeky little bit of cum. perfect fucking timing, bro. It was so good.
Yeah, but yeah, no, basically, KI World Cup was really, really good. Like, it was a super good experience, but it just goes to show that, like, we were really very fresh to the international scene, and it just goes to show that, like, you know, it goes, like, respect goes a long way, and, like, actually, like, acknowledging local scenes means so much, which I think is what definitely informed our want to, like, help bring up every community that we interact with for Hold Forward. And I think, look, you know, you may hear us like make comments about it, but at the end of the day, I think it was a net positive because now, you know, now we're actually reaching out, trying to be like, hey, like, does your game want to do something? Or like, hey, you know, like your locals, like, would you like us to signal boost like your announcements and things like that? So
I think that's the thing. As shitty as it was for a lot of the points, like, there was a lot of promises that weren't kept. Apparently, commentators were meant to be paid, TOs were meant to be paid, all this shit.
I didn't receive my yacht, so like,
we weren't invited to be part of the grand final day at all. It was like 2 days worth of footage of like programming, and Australia was not invited to be part of it.
We didn't even get told. Yeah,
we got nothing. We got nothing. But the thing is, at the end of the day, I think working with you for the entire year proved to me that, like, I cannot work with people who aren't like on my level of being passionate. And I know that sounds really arrogant, but I need people to give a shit, and working with you for as long as I did proved to me that you give a shit. I see you with KI, I see you with all that. This motherfucker's got the drive, so that's a big reason as to why I wanted to bring you here today. So, you know, these motherfuckers out there get to appreciate you as much as I appreciate. And
thanks, man. That means a lot. That genuinely means a lot.
I wouldn't have made you a groomsman at my wedding if. So big kisses. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me here, you son of a bitch. Thank you very much, Rowdy Howdy, for joining me here today. You can follow it up by saying something.
No. I'm just gonna let you hang in.
I'm just gonna stand fucking face to the fucking camera like a dumb cunt making me look.
No, just buy some merch.
Buy some merch, you stupid fuck. We'll be
right. Thanks for having me. We'll catch you later.
We'll be right back with Biggest Wiggeth to talk about Smash and other things about deodorant. Well, don't go anywhere. You
know you couldn't handle this. Everyone who battled me, they falling like an avalanche. Got them falling back to back. Take them all just hand in hand. Y'all going home for better pack your bag. I'm a heavy hitter, come take a sip of this potion. Float like a butterfly, I'm floating like the ocean. Battle cries of music to my ears, I'm the composer. Y'all can never hurt me, got you wilting like the roses.
So I did agree to that deal with Coinbase. What's going on, everybody? We're right back with Hold Forward Bracket Reset. We gave you no time to fucking prepare for that. And I'm back with my lovely guest, the man who is showing me up in all forms with his looks. Biggie Wigg, how you doing, baby?
I'm doing it very, very well. Thank you for having me here.
Bro, thank you for coming. We've only managed to catch you very recently. Ducks 2 series. So you specialize, I believe you specialize in and Strive. I said Smash. Apparently I cut out. I had a really funny joke lined up. So I was gonna say what's it like being a giant fuckhead, but then it cut. So now this whole line, that was gonna be the joke to make up for me complimenting you, because I can't seem to just do that. I've always got to go fucking shill your product.
So yeah, I started in Smash Ultimate. That's what I have. I think where most people know me from. So I've got Sucks to Suck in Smash Ultimate. That's we've just had our 15th tournament, fortnightly tournament. Yeah. So we've done 15 online now, and three offline. And then
offline.
Yeah, a few earlier this year. So we've got a third one coming up soon. Oh, well, fourth, but numbered third. Anyway, and then so recently we've branched out into Melee and Strive. We've actually got our fifth Strive tournament coming up this Thursday, and our fifth Shine coming up on Wednesday. And there you go. There's the S2S emotes in the chat there.
They look pretty good.
Thank you.
No problems. I've also realized my mic just decided to turn down because it felt like. So I've fixed that. Don't you worry, I've fixed that. Fuck me. I'm perfect now. I'm always perfect, baby.
Ooh,
Thank you.
baby.
Oh, baby. So I gotta ask this. I really, I have to ask this, right? I'm coming from a very privileged game perspective, right? My main game right now, Strive, and there's KI. Two games with amazing netcode. Smash Ultimate, notoriously, it's not very great. How would you say that would affect running net play tournaments for it and such? Because I know Smash is like fucking massive. Like I think anyone that tries to downplay Smash's relevancy and importance and numbers and all, fucking insane. Net play though, like how does that affect that?
Look, it's pretty significant. There's a pretty huge difference between playing Smash online and offline. And the connection just varies so much from like person to person, even from just day to day, whether you're like Ethernet or your Wi-Fi. There's so many variables, and it can be really bad. It can be really bad. Like Smashers in the chat can maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's each person in the battle arena adds like 2 frames of delay or something. So like you want to, for tournaments, you yeah. For tournaments, you want to keep it like as few people in the
Slice,
arena
can
as
you
possible.
put the Blanca thing on him right now as he says that? Can you do that again, please? Now, can you say that again? Thanks.
Each person in the arena adds 2 extra frames of delay.
I'm sorry. That's so fucked up. That's
Yeah.
genuine. That's genuinely fucked up. Is it 1 frame? I don't care.
1 frame.
That's still funny.
Yeah,
That's still really fucking funny.
Yeah. Look, it's not the greatest, but 2 good connections come together, and it's still a very playable and enjoyable thing. You can see some really high quality play online still, as we did through the COVID lockdowns, and we still do every second week in Sucks to Suck online.
Would you ever consider moving to Yuzu? How you've got the emulator. I think they've got built-in rollback for that. Would you consider moving over to that to run?
Man, most people don't. Most people that play the online Smash don't even have a PC. They have a Switch.
What a fucking dumb question. Is this really fucking? Here's a solution. Oh, no. But no, so being a predominant, because I'm assuming you've said Smash stuff. Predominantly, you've come from a Smash background, right?
Yes. Yeah.
How has the transition been moving into stuff like more traditional fighting? Because I personally, and I've told this to anyone who will listen, I respect the fuck out of the Smash community, and this isn't a bit. Genuinely, the fact that they can run offline events and be like, oh, today wasn't a very good turnout, and be like, how many? Well, we only got 30, 35, and I'm like, what the fuck, cunt? That's a major for us. That's a KI major bracket. What the fuck? It's pretty much it's a totally different world. We live in very different. So coming over to ours per se, how has that sort of been? Pretty much the question. Give it an example for anyone in the chat who may be a Smasher looking over to the traditional side. How has that been?
Well, in terms of playing it, I'm terrible at the game. At every game I touch, it's currently just Strive. But the transition into hosting non-Smash tournaments and has been fantastic. Honestly, the FGC community is so kind and like supporting of seemingly everyone. Like it's really nice. So it's like I've enjoyed learning more about the games. Like I am still struggling to get my half circle inputs or whatever, or quarter circle shit. But in terms of like integrating with the community, it's been really good. I've met so many great people. Just like even the people in this call right now. Like I've met you guys once in person, known you guys maybe about 2 months, and
I'm gonna be honest with you, and like, cause we met at DreamHack, right? You and I met.
Oh yeah.
For the first time personally at DreamHack, and I swear to fucking God, hand to God, I thought that you were Slice from a distance. I thought you were Slicer from like a far off distance, because you guys look so alike. Can we, when you all get a chance, put a photo of them side by side, take his glasses off. This is a compliment to both of you, because I think you're both very handsome men. But I'm just saying, I can't. But that's the thing. Like it's cool to see that you've sort of like everyone has been very welcoming. I've never really had much experiences with our community where we haven't been. It makes no sense, not to be. It makes zero sense to not want to have people in. You do get those old tired fucking smashers in a fighting game shit, and have you gotten that personally?
I've not even copped that once.
Thankfully.
Most of my interactions have been within the Guilty Gear Strive community, so maybe they're just a bit. Maybe I'm not sure if they're any different, but I've not personally encountered that once. I know that trope that.
That really, it's so shit, because like I'm not gonna name names. There is a specific person in a community that I reside in who is very much like, oh, so-and-so shit, baby game, rada, all that shit. And I've always hated it. I've always fucking hated it, because it's so reductionist. Is that the word I'm looking for? Reductionist? More or less, because as I said, like, I respect the fuck out of you. I think Smash at a competitive high level. Dismissive, that's another good word. Better than what I was going with. But that game at a high fucking level is next fucking level shit. Like anyone,
it's crazy, yeah.
Anyone who's gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, Smash is fucking easy," like I would challenge them out like right now to go play that shit at a high level, because you simply can't.
No, it's super hard, because like I'll go to like Pixel Smash, which is Monday locals in Melbourne.
I love Pixel. I fucking love Pixel.
Just literally some of the best people in the country play there, and I can't fathom how they move.
You guys, I think over in Vic, I'd argue Vic's probably the strongest state right now. I think it's either Vic or Perth.
Oh, I think it's not even. I think it's not even really close. Like Vic has the best player in the country. We've got Jono. Like
you got you got J Dizzle.
Yeah, we got J Dizzle. We've got
DD.
Strix, DD. We've got Extra.
Wait, Strix is Victoria.
Yeah, Strix moved to Victoria.
I thought he was Canberra.
No, he moved. Yeah.
Oh fuck. So that means Canberra's only got Kanaj or some shit now, right?
Yeah. To be fair though, Kanaji is cracked.
Kanaji's fucking nuts.
Kanaji recently beat Proto Banham in a Japanese tournament, and Proto Banham just won Summit 5. So
oh shit.
Kanaji's real. Kanaji's real.
Let's go. Because I you've got those. You've got Seb. You got Seb. I love Seb. I fucking love Seb.
Yeah, no, he's a great dude.
He's fucking fantastic. I think he's any game that motherfucker picks up, he's fucking godlike at. I've seen him like place really well in Splatoon. I've seen him place really well in ARMS.
Yeah.
And Smash. I'm just sort of like, when this kid's got fucking prime Zoomer energy. I fucking hate it. It's like, bottle that shit up and give some to me so I can be good at something. And convince my parents that doing this on a full-time basis was worth my time. Then you got Perth, who who's Perth? I know is fried rice is New South Wales, right?
I thought he's Perth. I thought he was Perth. But
he won your most recent event.
Yep. Yeah. He won the most recent one. Luma, thus is right. Luma is Perth. We've got Poppet one over there as well.
Oh, who's the one that got signed by Panda? He did the meme videos and then he got like really fucking big.
Is that Little Z? I'm not sure.
Little Z, that's it. Yeah. He was Perth, right?
That's a great question. I actually don't know.
Because I remember it vaguely. I remember he got like really fucking big. Because I remember back when, because I started actually.
Yeah, like he's over 1 million subs on YouTube at the moment. So
fucking well deserved. The motherfucker made great content.
Yeah, great content, hard worker.
I actually started my competitive fighting game venture in Smash 4. So like I was in that sort of bubble of like watching the fucking like it was like Alpha Rad and all that shit. And then Little Z, and then I found out like when I went to events, like, oh shit, wait, he's a fucking Aussie? Like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I met a lot of the New South Wales guys, like Scorpion, and back when he used to play Saucy Dancer, I love that motherfucker. He's great. There was Dr. Anus, but he got banned, so fucking Glace. I don't know if you know Glace. He's a very good friend of mine. Well, obviously he must not be that relevant then. Get good, Glace, so people will recognize you. So when I mention you in interviews, they'll be like, "Whoa, he's that guy." Because I was gonna go into this story of how I beat him 1-0 with my fucking DD, and I've never rematched him since. But now you don't know him; it's not as impressive. So I've never fucking beaten Notorious Blade. But the thing is with Smash, it's a completely different landscape, and that's what blows my fucking mind. Like, I have always been enthralled, and the fact that you're pretty much doing what we're trying to do. Like, in the sense of like putting these events out for people, building a community, and we see a lot of the people in the chat here. Like, we're seeing a lot of people come in. Very dedicated, very fucking
good amount
dedicated.
have come out tonight. Yeah,
you fucking love to see it though. Like it's cultivation at that point.
Yeah,
Do you have any future plans for the Sucks 2 series?
I do actually. I do. So right now, I mentioned before we're 15 tournaments in for Sucks to Suck, which is the ultimate tournament. That's kind of like the flagship tournament. That after 20 tournaments, the top 16 ranked players will be taking part in an invitational called Sucks to Suck Online All Stars. And that'll have a $1,000 prize pool. So that's going to be
holy shit!
Either at the end of the year or January next year.
Holy fuck, dude!
So it's going to be big, and I would love to build towards something big for Melee and Sucks to Shine and Strive and Sucks to Strive, but obviously that's a little bit further off.
I'd say one at a time, honestly. I think
exactly.
The fact that you're doing that alone's fucking sick, because I don't think there really is any like Smash net play like regular circuits, like, because my nose isn't as far to the ground as like other Smash players would be for that stuff. There's as far as I know,
there's a few. There's regular tournaments that run. Nothing in a set circuit.
Circuit per se. That's what I mean. Like
there is a huge amount of regular.
Yeah, like there's always going to be regular tournaments per se, but I mean like in what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I really want to build. I just want to make it huge. I started the Sucks to Suck series offline because I just wanted to give people the opportunity to play the game and just like win some money playing it.
Yeah.
So we had offline ones with entry that would just go straight towards the pot. And then moving it online, we did our first like 5 that were just like free entry, no stakes bracket, just having a bit of fun. Yeah. And then from six onwards, we secured at least one sponsor for each tournament and Shout out to Cherry Collectibles, who's been there since about Sucks to Suck Online 6.
Shit.
And yeah, so we've had tournaments, minimum $100 pot up to $501. I think was our largest pot so far.
Holy fuck! And you're going you're going right to the 4 digits for the big boy there. That's crazy.
Yeah, gotta go big for the big boy. But more further plans, and starting in the not too distant future will be 2 more Sucks 2 series.
Ah, yeah.
I'm having Sucks to Saiyan is starting probably in the next month and a half, and that's going to be Dragon Ball Fighters.
Nice. I think Dusk actually was in the chat just there, and they were like, "Sucks to Super Dash when," and now you've said that though. That's it. I was actually gonna say we're gonna be seeing shit like Dragon Ball, but
yeah.
As I was gonna go, oh, what about the netcode? And then I remembered you run Smash, so I mean, obviously that's
Exactly.
I mean, you've already got a handle of that shit, so I respect that. So Dragon Ball, good.
Yeah, and then the other one is it's going to be a bit different. It's not going to be a fortnightly double elim bracket, but Sucks to Splat will be starting as the Splatoon 3 Splatoon 3 league. Think about how like the AFL season is structured. So
Holy shit!
we'll be doing that.
We see the
doing that,
emoji.
yeah.
We see the emoji tags in the chat. You got my wife interested. She's fucking cracked at that game, dude.
Hell yeah.
She's fucking nuts. Oh, dude. So tell us a little bit about that. Tell us a bit about. I want to know because I might actually enter that shit. Sell me.
So that one is still in the early stages of development. I want to get it going like sooner rather than later though. Basically the idea is you'll enter with a team, 4 members and 4 members of the team. Either weekly or bi-weekly, we'll have matches that play out for the round. After so many weeks, we'll cut it off and we'll hold the finals. This came to me because I wanted to hold a tournament where the top 8 was structured in the same way that the AFL like finals is structured, because I just think it's so fucking weird. Like it's such a weird and funny way to do it, and I love it. So I was going to copy that for like a top 8 scenario, and then I'm like, fuck it. Splatoon 3 has just come out. It's a team game as well. I'll just run a Splatoon 3 league, call it Sucks to Splat. And so like I've been getting the ball rolling from there. So
Because I know that aside from the Oceanic guys, I don't even think they're doing streams and stuff right now. I think you would probably be like as far as I know for that as well. Like, don't quote me there, but I don't really think there's anyone else doing that. That's actually a really cool thing to jump in.
yeah, no, I was actually talking to Sebpro, who we were talking about earlier, who's pretty big, pretty deep in the Splatoon community. Apparently the Splatoon TOs just don't want to run anything at the moment.
It's such a hard game to run offline because my wife actually and we used to go to a lot of the offlines in New South Wales that they had.
Yeah.
And you'd have to have like fucking 8 setups and like all the LAN setups and all that shit. And I know with Splatoon 2 there was a lot of like weird shit. At least with online, it's a lot easier to work with.
Yeah, exactly. So I just wanted. So I did this. I did the same thing for Smash. I started it for my stream community, just because I wanted to run. I wanted to run events, like run tournaments, because I grew up watching Melee tournaments and loving that. And so I've always wanted to run brackets for stuff. And I originally did it for my community with an open invite to anyone else, and then eventually that became the greater Smash community until like a pinnacle was Sucks to Suck Online X, which had 101 entrants. So I'll be doing the same thing with this. It'll be for my community. We'll see if we can get 6 to 8 teams, 6 to 8 teams registered, but the invite will be open to everyone and anyone, the greater Splatoon community. Apparently the international lag isn't too bad, but I'm gonna check that out, play with some NA friends and see what we decide there. But yeah.
Well, if you'll have us, I can promise you that there'd be a hold forward team for that. I'll tell you that now.
Please.
You've already got a team.
Hell yeah. There we go.
Promise you that. You have a team already ready to go. I'm fucking
Amazing.
keen as shit for that.
Hell yes.
Ah, man. Well, fucking, it's been fucking great having you on. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
Before we split, is there anything you'd sort of like to say, to shill, send, pop, anything of the sort?
Look, if you just follow that link there in the chat. That's my Twitch channel. Best way to support the tournaments if you want to see any of these games grow, or just like take part in any of these games. Just jump on over, chuck a follow. There's my Discord is all linked there, and you'll find the links to all my tournaments through that. So I would love to have the greater FGC community in here. Anyone who's a friend of Hold Forward is a friend of mine. This is like an incredible community that you guys have built.
Oh, well, we could say the same thing to you, man. I've had you on. Every time I've come to hang out in your streams, every time I've come for a tournament, I've just seen the love, I've seen the commitment, the passion, and it inspires us to do better as well. And I know that comes across as really fucking preachy and shit, because like you've literally just complimented me. But I genuinely mean it. It's the same thing I'd say to TTH or anyone else in any other reputable org per se. It's seeing what you guys have done and what we can do better for ourselves, because ultimately we all want the same thing. We all
just want
want
the games to flourish, like the community to do well.
Like, if you can at least get one person invested in this, and then they'll get what it's a cycle. It's a positive cycle. As much as we all shit on each other and have a gag, it's a good positive cycle, and you do love to see it.
Yeah. I also, one other thing is I do want to shout out specifically Slicer, TTH, and Antonov, who from day one, as soon as I started running Strive tournaments, jumped in, helped me out with comms, have helped me out with like showing me what Discords to be a part of, telling me who people are, and helping me with comms in nearly every tournament so far. Like the Strive tournaments wouldn't have started as well as they have without those guys, and we wouldn't have had such a smooth integration into the community if it wasn't for those guys. So shout out to those three specifically.
No, I'm really happy to hear that that's the case, man. At the end of the day, we all want the same shit. So I'm happy that, coming from Smash, we've done right by you, and I can only hope that we all do right by each other for many years to come. Speaking of come, we'll be right back after this little break where we prep ourselves for the highlight of the night. A little bit just, we're going to bring both these boys back in, and we're going to do a little bit of a cheeky pre-catered quiz. Now, what you may think to yourself, but Howdy's part of the Hold Forward team. He may already, he's been cut out of the process entirely. This is going to be blank to him. It's going to be a good fucking time, as always. So stay tuned. Do not go anywhere, because there's a fucking shit show. Now, transition me the fuck out of here with a trailer that we don't own, baby. Let's go.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. No! Hey, stop! Watch out!
Safety first, bud.
You my new recruit? Yeah. Gotta say, you're photogenic. Again, you can call me Luke. Or just Coach.
Spinning bird kick.
Game fight!
Rising uppercut. Spinning bird kick.
Gotcha!
Shoryuken.
Level up!
Now
Jumbo House, Edo!
Shall we begin?
Showtime! Step into the ring!
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
I'm too smart! Here comes a new challenger! Get it now! Lend me your power! You want the face? You'll get the face! Sit down and shut up! Street Fighter 6. Scrap Heap. Ready. Start.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's me, your boy Slicer. I have been released from my cage, and I am here again with my beautiful guests, Rowdy and the Biggie Wigg. We are here to torture our guests. The crowd favorite. We got rid of Goat. He's been put in the void. He's in the back rooms now. So
Yeah, fuck that Ken guy.
yeah, exactly. But here, as you can see, we have our lovely quiz show, our categories for this evening. So we have some returning ones, we have some new ones as well. They are catered all over the place. A lot of these answers I don't actually remember, so we're gonna just have to fucking wing half of it because I love being prepared, obviously. But yes, we did get rid of the true or false. I thought it was pretty fucking stupid. But we have retro, we have guest appearances, so guest characters in video games, unlockable characters, so questions pertaining to things being unlockable in fighting games, just questions about fighting game characters, and fighting game lore as well in the Lore Master category. Obviously, the more points, the harder the question is pretty much the basis of it. We are going to flip a coin to see who gets to go first between our lovely Rowdy Howdy and Biggie Wigg. Did you guys have any questions before we started?
What happens if you don't get any points?
If you don't get a single point, I will mail you a wooden spoon.
Please, all right. I need
I'll
one.
use it. I'll use it to stir my spaghetti sauce. Then
Yes, because there will be.
I'll need to stir in the tears.
Yeah, there is going to be a lot of spaghetti tonight. I can guarantee that. You get paddled. Yeah, exactly. Damn straight. All right, let's flip this bitch.
That's
Who
Adeline, am I right?
is going first? Biggie Wiggy.
All right.
The Biggie Wigg gets to pick our first category for the evening. What would you like to go with, my friend?
Give me retro for 100, please. boss.
Retro for 100. He's playing it safe. We're going slow. The first question is, what is the name of the first installment of the Soul Calibur series? I did forget to mention you have 15 seconds to answer as well. I hope this is the right one. It might appear on Rowdy. No, yeah, 15 seconds. What is the name of the first installment of the Soul Calibur series?
Soul Calibur.
He's gonna go for the for the obvious ringer. But that is incorrect, unfortunately.
Goddamn.
Master Rowdy, you have 15 seconds if you'd like to try and answer this question in his place.
If I remember correctly, there was actually 2 regional names for this, but one of them was Soul Edge.
That is correct. Soul Edge or Soul Blade.
Yeah,
Again,
okay,
regionally
alright,
depending on that one. So Rowdy will take...
Alright.
Oh, I forgot to mention as well, close your chats as well. If you've got chat open, close your chats, because we want to encourage chat to play along as well. So please shout your answers in chat. I do trust Master Biggie and Rowdy as well. For
I won't see people make fun of me. This is probably better.
yes, that's pretty much it. That's the only it's the only way Julian got through the hell he was put through last time. So all right, so that means Rowdy, you get to pick the next category because you stole that from Master Biggie. What would you like to go with?
Look, the center is calling me. We're playing tic-tac-toe here. Yeah, give me 300 unlockable
300
characters.
unlockable characters. To unlock Mewtwo in Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube, you had to play a collective of how many hours in versus mode? Rowdy, you have 15 seconds.
Oh my god. Okay. Was it 20 hours?
I don't remember. Hold on.
Was it 20?
I gotta remember.
I can't remember if there was 1, 0, or 2. I'm going with 20.
Goat. Wait, I need Goat's help. Was it 20 Goat? I don't remember. I fucking told you I should have had my answers down. I was prepared last time, but this time I'm just
Wrote
fucking...
this shit down for you, boy.
Well, I know, but I forgot. I forgot. Hold on. Message me in the Dan group, is it?
I gotta fucking go find it.
Yeah, I know, because you sent it to me in your DM. Sorry, chat.
Ladies
Scuffed
and gentlemen, the suspense is killing me.
Put the
Scuffed
Ken
Game Master.
icon up there while I fucking look for it.
All right, let me...
Look, I'll just type the fucking I'll look it up.
No, don't fucking look it up. I have the answer here for you. I have the answer here for you. I'm gonna link it, and then we're gonna go back to this.
Okay,
This
all right.
bleep that
Thank
it's
you. All
organized.
right, I can get rid
Peace
of Kenny
out.
Boy. Okay, what did you say? How many hours did you say, Rowdy?
20.
You are correct. It is 20 hours. Yes. I thought it was. I thought it was 20 hours, but I just had to be sure. Okay.
Yeah, I remember leaving the GameCube on.
Yes. So that is your technically your first correct category. If you're not aware, after 3, I will swap it over to the person who is not answering questions. So if you manage to get the next 2 correct, it does automatically become Biggie's turn. So he's not just left sitting there being handsome. All right. Your next category, Master Rowdy.
Give me fighting characters for 200.
Fighting game characters for 200. Master Rowdy. How did Zangief from the Street Fighter series acquire the scars that he proudly wears? You have 15 seconds.
Oh my god. All right, the first thing that comes to mind is like he whiffed an SPD on a bear. I don't know. It's got something to do with the bear.
I'm gonna need a
surely.
final answer.
No, fighting Vega. Fighting Vega.
Fighting Vega? That is incorrect. Biggie
It was the
Wigg.
bear.
Biggie Wigg, you get to snipe
the
this. You have
bear.
15 seconds.
Actually, it was a fight with a panther in a ring match in the northern hemisphere somewhere.
That might be one of the greatest answers I've ever received on the show, but you are both incorrect. He was from Fighting Bears. He had it.
knew it.
And then Biggie didn't even fucking go with the answer.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, so no one got that one right.
I was giving you points, Papa.
But that means the person with the least amount of points. Thank you, Derek, again, for giving me that idea for this rule, because it's actually a good rule. Biggie, pick a category, my friend.
All right. Give me unlockable characters for 100.
Unlockable characters for 100. How do you unlock Lost Warrior in the critically acclaimed New Kusurge DNF duel? You have 15 seconds.
You log into Steam and you pay $7.99, and you download him as DLC.
It's not even a bad answer.
I mean, honestly, for Arc System, like standards, he's not wrong. I mean, but you are wrong in this case. Unfortunately, no. Rowdy, you have 15 seconds. How do you unlock Lost
Finish
Warrior?
story mode. You finish story mode.
You certainly do. You play through and clear the story mode with a
That
character.
was my next answer.
That was the next answer. All right. Yeah. No. That's a good OS. I like that. That's
Hey,
good.
you couldn't have had the correct answer and then Impulse changed it at the last second when you could have been just correct. So you know.
My man actually wants this. Dude, I can't afford shipping. Please don't make me ship a fucking spoon to you. Please, God.
As soon as there is a question that I have, like, any hope of being able to answer.
All right. I got you, dude. Don't worry.
right.
I got you. Matt, pick a category.
Give me Law Master for 300.
Law Master for 300. Master Rowdy, how many consecutive Mortal Kombat tournament wins does Shao Kahn need in order to take over Earthrealm? You have 15 seconds.
It's 10, right?
I'm going to need a
Yeah, it's
final
10.
answer.
Yeah, 10. I'm going with 10.
You're going to go with 10?
Yeah.
That is correct. He does need 10
Yeah.
wins in order to take over Earthrealm. A cool 300 points for you. Master Rowdy,
I just remember Raiden going, he's won 9, he can't win one more.
Classic. God, you're a nerd. All right, let's go. Next category.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
Next
I'm sorry.
category.
I said I was bad at this and I'm making a buffoon of myself. All right, let's go. You know what? Let's go Lawmaster 500. We'll pick the first one of the evening.
Lawmaster 500? Oh my god. Alrighty.
All right, let's do it.
Here we go. Lawmaster 500. What period do the Sam Show games take place? In what historical period do the Sam Show games
Oh my fucking
take
god.
place?
Okay.
History lesson 101. You have 15 seconds.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember traditional like Japanese like historical periods.
I'm gonna need an answer now.
I don't have one.
No, he doesn't have one. Master Wigg, you have 15 seconds if you'd like to snipe this question.
That would be modern day Japan.
Modern day Japan. Like Persona 5 modern day Japan.
Yep.
Lock it in.
If I had a answer, I could have just given it and been like, yeah, no, that's the only one I know, that's fine, and just OS'd it. But I actually just don't know.
Yeah, I also.
I am actually surprised at how many people in the chat got it correct. It is the Edo period or Edo period of historical.
Edo is nuts.
Edo
These nuts.
Speaking of eating these nuts, Mr. Biggie Wigg, pick a category.
Give me guest apperances for 200.
Guest appearance for 200. Oh, okay, he's
Yeah,
getting
it's
spicy.
all
He's
spicy.
warming up.
It's
He's warming up.
Smash
Alrighty
player
then.
going guest appearances.
Name one of the 2 iconic indie game icons that appeared as guest characters in the platform fighter Rivals of Ether. There's 2 of them. You only have to name one. You have 15 seconds.
Double Knight.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
All right, you can have 200 points. Shovel Knight or Ori would have been correct there. He's on the board, baby. He's on the board.
Oh shit! No, that's no spoon.
No spoon.
Which is the one that has dead cells on it then?
Wait, what?
Oh no. I'm thinking there's one that like the Shovel Knight team made that is another one again. That has,
Oh,
like, dead cells and shit.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
a different one. Yeah. Okay. That's fucking hype. I love that game. Blade Strangers. That's it. That's just
Blade
hype.
Strangers.
That's a
All
fucking
right.
cool name. Master Biggie, pick another category, my friend. Don't shake your head like that, bitch. You agreed to be here. What the fuck?
Same category for 300.
Guest appearances for 300?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. Which Final Fantasy game had numerous guest appearances in the PlayStation 1 retro fighting game, Guys, God Bless the Ring? You have 15 seconds.
What the fuck?
Well, of course, that would be Final Fantasy 6.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Final Fantasy 6.
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
So
Master
close.
Rowdy, you have 15 seconds to snipe.
I'm gonna say 7. The safe pick for the generation of consoles.
Is that your final answer, my friend?
Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 is my final answer.
It is Final Fantasy
Yeah.
7, Master
I thought it
Rowdy.
was too obvious.
Yeah. Aren't you a cloud main? Come on, you did your boy dirty.
No, he
yeah.
wants the spoon, bro.
I can't get it now. He's fucked. That is unfortunate. Master Rowdy, take the reins. Where are we going?
Let's go retro 500.
Retro for 500. Big Dick swinging. Canonically, in what month does Geese Howard die in Fatal Fury, King of Fighters? In what month? It's a 1 in 12 choice. I'm not giving you a date. In what month? You have 15 seconds.
I think what month? Oh my fucking god.
I need an answer.
March?
That is incorrect. Unfortunately, Biggie, you now have a 1 in 11 chance.
August. It's August. It's always August.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking November.
It's August! It's
Oh my
August! He's too good! He's too fucking good! He knows! He just knows, dude. August 13th, 1992, canonically, is when Geese Howard died. Sheesh, dude. Alright, I see you, dude. I see you. There ain't
Alright,
no
that's
luck
fair.
involved
That's
with that
fair.
chat. That was pure skill. Mr. Wigg, would you like to pick a category?
Yeah, give me fighting game characters for 100.
Fighting game
Yeah, pick
characters
the 500.
for 100.
100.
100. Small dick swinger. Name this character's silhouette. You have 15 seconds to name this character.
Pikachu! No, that's Ryu.
Ryu from Streets. Ryu from Fortnite.
Yeah.
That
from
is
Smash 4.
that is incorrect. That is not Ryu from Smash 4. Master Rowdy, you have 15 seconds. What character silhouette is this?
Oh, this
Why
an
is it
easy
the
one.
king? Why is it the king from King of Fighters comes to mind?
I'm gonna need an answer.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
King from
I got no fucking idea.
KOF. That is incorrect. It's Cassie Cage from Mortal Kombat.
I'm sure.
I was this close.
Were you? Were you?
No,
Yeah, I
that's a
nearly-
good pick,
I
Dan.
nearly
That's
said
good.
Alien. I nearly said Alien.
Who? Omega Law?
Alien.
Mr. Wigg, back at it again with the trailing points, but now a chance to take the lead again. What's the category?
Give me guest appearances for the old 100 points. How'd you know? How'd
100
you know?
points. Guest appearances for 100. This character's cameos are killing him.
Oh my.
Mr.
fucking
Wigg,
God.
you have 15 seconds. Name that character that says his cameos are killing him.
Kazuya Mishima.
It is not Kazuya Mishima. It is, in fact, Rowdy. I'm not even going to start the timer. Who says it, Rowdy?
I gotta unload the toad, brother. It's Rash.
It is Rash from Killer Instinct, originally from Battletoads. A little bit of a freebie there for Rowdy.
I'm sorry.
They were talking about it earlier in the show. It was a bit of a study session for Biggie Wigg, but you know, it is what
He wasn't doing his homework, bro.
That's it. That's it.
I want to clarify for chat. Neither of us studied for this.
Nope.
Like,
I
we
would
were just
prefer if you didn't study for our game show.
it just jumped straight into it head first.
That's the
All
way
right.
to do it. But you do get to pick another category, Master Rowdy.
Give me Retro 300.
Retro for 300. Here we go. What was Fatal Fury, King of Fighters' early working title? You have 15 seconds.
Oh fuck. All right. Fatal Fury, King of Fighters. I don't know.
You don't know? Don't have an answer?
I know. I should know the answer.
I will give it.
Uh,
It's your time is up, motherfucker.
yeah, I know.
Mr. Wigg. You have 15
that would be
seconds.
Street Fighter 3.
He's so confident too. This man exudes confidence. Unfortunately, it was Real Bout. A real catchy title too. Fucking, you love to see it. But no.
Don't know why they changed it. Don't know why they changed it.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a completely perfect fucking working title. But no, SNK had other ideas.
So Biggie, right? I'm clearing out all the shitty questions that clearly none of us have any answers for, and you're just taking the 100 points. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, that's the strat. Yeah, it's working so far. Mr. Wigg, would you like to pick a category?
Speaking of the old hunjos, give us Lawmaster for
Lawmaster. Whoa, fuck! He hit me with the mix-up on stream, bro. Oh shit, dude. Oh fuck. Which character's lineage is canon in Tekken and the Soul Calibur franchises, Mr. Biggie Wigg? You have 15 seconds to answer this question.
Kazuya Mishima.
Kazuya Mishima? Is that your final answer?
Kazuya Mishima.
Get off my fucking show. Rowdy Howdy. You have 15 seconds. Which character is in canon in Tekken and Soul Calibur?
For 200 points, is it Yoshi?
Is it Yoshi?
It's Yoshimitsu.
Yoshi.
It's Yoshimitsu.
Yoshi from Mario.
Yeah.
It is Yoshimitsu. Yes. It is Yoshimitsu indeed. Absolutely. Doria. But yes.
Doria, that's out of here. I'm taking that 100 Lawmaster.
Yeah, that was. You got a 100 Lawmaster? Shit, you're fucking stepping on Biggie's turf. Look out.
I'm sorry.
Master Rowdy, what is a Skullgirl? Give me a definition. What is the lawful definition of a Skullgirl? You have 15 seconds.
What the fuck is what kind of question is that for 100 points?
I don't know, good.
Isn't it a broken heart or a fractured soul or something? I'm gonna go with fractured soul.
I'm gonna go no on that one. It's close.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's close, but I'm gonna go with a no.
Why are you saying close? He's got to answer the question.
Do you think he has a fucking chance?
I'm gonna go with a splintered soul.
A splintered soul.
Splinter soul. Splintered soul.
Tom
The
Clancy's Splinter Cell.
definition, Tom Clancy's Splinter Skull. I'm gonna go with the Skullgirl is a monster that frightens humanity. The result of those with an impure soul attempting to use the heart. So you had about half of it. You were on the right track. You're on the right track,
cool.
but
Yep.
yes,
Bro, I was too busy trying to
unfortunately-
learn motion inputs to learn the fucking law.
That's true. That's true. We got mixed up by the law question. Hey, Mr. Biggie Wigg, you're all out of 100s. Where are we going?
Fighting game characters for 500. Right
Fighting
there.
game characters for 500?
Yeah. As the FGC aficionado I am.
Kazuya Mishima.
Which 3 characters can be unlocked during the post-game of Smash Bros. Brawl's Subspace Emissary mode? You have 15 seconds.
Would you believe me if I said I didn't know this?
Yes.
It's well, one of them is Sonic. Fuck, I got Sonic and that's it. Sonic, Wario, Luigi.
Matt, I'm going to give you 15 seconds to answer the question. Which 3 characters can be unlocked during the post-game of Smash Bros. Story mode?
Sonic, Snake, Meta Knight. I think.
You are both completely wrong. You didn't get a single character. It's Jigglypuff, Toon Link, and Wolf.
Sonic just is the one that you get before the blue dude.
Yeah, during the post game, yeah. Oh, what's his name? I can't even remember the boss's name from Brawl. I remember playing the shit out of that, but I don't
Dude,
not remember.
fucking Subspace Emissary mode, fucked. That shit was so good.
That
dude.
shit was fire.
That shit was
And
so
co-op?
fucking good. Oh my god. Like, it was actually like a platform fighter story done right. That shit was sick. That shit was sick. Very underrated. But since
you get another turn,
since
brother.
none of you
So would
clowns
like-
got that, Mr. Wigg, pick a category.
Give me unlockables for 200.
Unlockable characters for 200. Here we go. How many arcs of the DBFZ story mode do you need to complete to unlock the character Android 21? Mr. Wigg, you have 15 seconds.
That'd be. It's like. It's four arcs. No, wait, 1, 2, 5 arcs. Five
Arcs?
Five. Yeah.
That is incorrect. It is not 5. Master
damn.
Rowdy, you have 15 seconds.
How many arcs of the DBFZ story? I can't even remember how many arcs are in the fucking thing. 1. Singular. Uno. God fucking damn it.
It's
All right,
3.
have another pick with you.
It's 3. 3. Well, this is now your kicker to go play the DBFC story mode. It's pretty fire.
Give me.
I played
give
it when
me-
it came out.
Give me a retro for 400.
Retro for 400, baby. Whose face was superimposed onto the trees in the Living Forest stage of Mortal Kombat 2? And I will give you a hint. This is a real life person whose face was superimposed onto the trees in the Living Forest stage. You have 15 seconds. No. No.
Kazuya mission.
God.
No idea.
No, you're gonna turn off my PC. I love you, but stop it. No, that is incorrect.
No.
Rowdy,
Was it Ed Boon?
is that your final answer?
That is my final answer. That's the only name I know that worked from Midway at that point.
It is
It
Ed Boon. Let's
All right,
go. He gets to pick a category.
Oh lordy! All right, I'm gonna take that retro for 200.
You gonna take retro for 200? You munch on me, I'll be very grumpy. Retro for 200. How many stages does Tekken 2 have? I don't
Oh
even
my
remember this one,
fucking-
but good luck. You have 15 seconds. What is the answer to this question?
Am I allowed to scream? I'm gonna say 13.
That is incorrect. Biggie
Yep.
Wigg, how many stages does Tekken 2 have? Your time starts now.
And it is, of course, 11, including random. 10, 11.
11?
11.
He's so confident. He's so confident. Tekken 2 has 23 stages, by the way.
What the fuck? I remember that game has like 22 characters, but I didn't think because my process was like, we'll take the base roster and we'll take a stage per base roster character and then like add 3. But
You're wrong.
add another 10.
It is what it is. Also, by the
It
way, I didn't do a lot of these questions. In case you couldn't tell, a lot of this was done by Goat FGC and Dan Dandy. So thank you very much for your contribution to the quiz tonight. If anyone's angry about the questions, yell at them, not me. Biggie Wigg, pick a category.
Let's go big. Let's go fighting game characters for 300.
Fighting game characters for 300. Which
do
character
that.
says this quote? I am the one true master of the fist. You'd
It's
be
gotta
familiar with fists yourself. Your time starts now.
It's got to be Ken from Smash.
As opposed to Ryu from Fortnite.
Yeah.
Ken Masters.
Obviously, as opposed to that.
Ken Masters, the one true master of the fist. Is that your final answer?
No, it's Terry Bogard.
That was almost a clutch swap. Rowdy Howdy. I'm going to give you 50 seconds to try and steal this one.
I'm the one true master of the fist. Why is it that Akuma is what came to mind?
I'm going to need an answer in 5 seconds.
I'm gonna go with Akuma.
He is, in fact, correct with Akuma from Street Fighter V. Master Rowdy Howdy to get those points as well. I thought you were actually just going to, like, last second swap to, like, the right character. Terry Bogart's a good guess, though. That's a really good guess. I'm very impressed.
I figured because he hits things.
Yeah, I respect it, man. I respect the fuck out of that.
Thanks.
Do you think the Master of the Fist would really ask, "Are you okay though"?
Yeah, I think he's probably a very considerate man if he's like a master or something. It takes a lot of patience to get that
don't
good.
Just don't ask Tencent with the trailer that they made for their fucking mobile game.
Oh my god. Come on. That shit is, yeah, very interesting. Anyway, Rowdy, pick a category.
Unlockable characters for 400.
Unlockable characters for 400. We're in the knee deep. We're in the Quizusi right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Quizusi.
How many times did you need to successfully complete Tekken Force Mode and Tekken 3 to earn a shot at unlocking the mysterious character Dr. Boskanovich? How many times did you have to complete Tekken Force Mode? You have 15 seconds.
This shit fucking haunted me. This was 3 times, right? This was 3 times.
I'm gonna need
Tekken
an
3,
answer.
3 times Force. Yeah, Tekken Force. Tekken 3, 3 times.
I don't remember. I'm waiting for my I'm waiting for my TOs to message me.
This shit was a fucking nightmare.
This is a drum roll, please.
And if I have this wrong, that means it's because I had the wrong number of fucking attempts.
Dan or Goat, please look at your Discord.
Could you please give us the answer now?
Please give me the answer. I don't remember what photo was.
This is a bit of a Blanca moment.
This is a Kenny Masters moment for real. Is that correct, Goat? Wait, what did you say? You said 3?
Yeah.
I believe that is incorrect. Biggie Wigg, you now have a chance to snipe this question. You have 15 seconds.
To unlock the mysterious character Dr. Boskanovich, it's 7 times, sir. 7 times.
7 times. 7
'Cause,
times.
Because it's Tekken 3 plus 2 plus 1, and then 1 more for luck. So 4 times.
Wait,
well, no.
hold on. Wait. Oh, you said 3 times. Yeah, it's 4 times. Never mind. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
It's 4 times. You both got it wrong, unfortunately.
Yep.
Dr.
Yep.
Boskanovich remains unplayed. I have no idea who the fuck it is. Biggie Wigg.
Oh,
please
dude, he's
pick
the
a
old
category.
man that farts and falls over.
Wait, that's
Kensaurus, hello.
nuts.
His
Yeah, thank
moveset is he basically vomits on you. Like,
give me-
Pog.
Oops,
There
sorry.
you go. No.
No,
Sorry,
no.
Piggy. I implore you. Go for it.
Give me guest appearances for 500.
For 500?
The old 500.
Huge, mate. Which fighting game featured Halo Spartan as a guest character who was later made canon in their respective universe? They first appeared in a fighting game and then became canon in their respective universe. Which fighting game was this, Biggie?
The fuck kind of question is that?
Mortal Kombat 9.
Dude, if there was a fucking Spartan in Mortal Kombat 9, I'd be playing that shit to this day. Mortal Kombat
I'd have
9
come.
fucks, bro. That game is so fucking good. Master Rowdy, you have 15 seconds.
I'm more upset that I don't know the answer to this question than the fact that I'm like, than anything else. Like, well, I didn't even know there was a fighting game that. Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna need an answer, my friend.
Yeah, I ain't got one. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
ain't got one.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Dead or Alive 4. The character was Spartan Nicole 458, who later became canon in the Halo universe. How fucking cool is that? Isn't that sick?
What the fuck?
Isn't that sick? A character without their titties out in a Dead or Alive game. Who would have thought? Very cool. Anyway.
Sure.
Biggie Wigg. Please pick a category.
Give me fighting game characters for 400.
Fighting game characters
Yep, that's the one I'll take right
for
there.
400. Yep, this one here. This little
Yep.
one. Yeah, all right. What Fantastic Four character is a selectable fighter in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on all of the consoles? You have 15 seconds.
That would be Johnny Storm.
Johnny Storm. Is that your final answer?
Yep.
That would be Incorrect, unfortunately.
Ah, damn it.
Master Rowdy, you have 15 seconds.
All right, I'm feeling very confident with this. He does a little bit of this.
Oh,
He does a little bit of foot diving.
foot dive!
He does a little bit of grinning. He sits on a throne.
Oh.
Is he the Doctor of Doom?
It is the Doctor of Doom, indeed. Foot dive. He do a
Foot
little.
dive.
He do a little diving. He do a little foot.
He'll do a little diving. He's
It-
a little bottom tier in 2, I think.
He
from
do
memory.
indeed. Yes, I'm pretty sure he's dog shit garbage. But someone else can correct me. I'm sure there's some Marvel fiends in the chat. But Master Rowdy, pick a category, please, as you're in the lead.
Guest appearances for 400.
Guest appearances for 400. Rowdy, name 3 guest characters that have appeared across the Soul Calibur franchise. We just need 3 of them. And I'm
Alright.
going to give you 15 seconds to do it.
Heihachi, Link, Spawn. All Soul Cal 2.
I'm going to need to consult my magic
Heihachi.
ball of wisdom.
Heihachi for PS2, Link for GameCube, and Spawn for Xbox. Or we could go with 2B, Baiken, and Halmaru.
Okay, well, you got 3 of them anyway. You got Link, Heihachi, and Spawn. Literally, that's 3 I had on my fucking thing. Literally sniped it. But that is quite a lot. That is quite a lot of them, yes. That's, yes, chat is
Isn't
going
Baiken a
bunter.
guest character too?
I think, I don't...
Oh no, Baiken's a
I
guest
don't
character
believe
in
so.
Sam Show.
Yeah,
I've got that
Baiken's
very
Sam
wrong.
Show.
I've
Yeah,
got
yeah,
that very wrong. Yeah.
But you got that right as well. So please, pick a category, my friend.
Alright, Lawmaster.
Lawmaster for 400. Which year, in-game, in the universe, did the first King of Fighters tournament take place? Master Rowdy, you have 15
In-game.
seconds.
In game? '91.
I'm pretty sure that is incorrect. Biggie Wigg, you have a chance here. You have 15 seconds. Which year?
Gonna go with 87. I'm gonna go with 87.
1987.
No, 1887.
1905. I don't know.
1987. 1987.
1987. I just got a wait from my quizmaster in the back end, so I'm waiting. I'm now waiting for confirmation on the actual answer, but it doesn't matter. You've both guessed anyway. 1979, as it takes place in Art of Fighting 2. So the first official King of Fighters tournament takes place in Art of Fighting 2.
I would have had no fucking idea.
Yes.
So
But yes, that is... I believe, yes. It is a very confusing timeline, but yes, very much so. But, oh my god, drum roll please, since neither of you got that question. Biggie Wigg, you get to top off. You get to give the quiz some sloppy toppy. Where are we going, buddy?
Let's
retro for 100.
Fuck you.
We'll go
Let's-
back.
Let's give unlockable characters for 500. We'll go
Oof,
500.
all right, okay. If you insist.
Yeah.
Biggie, which electrifying character was relegated to becoming unlockable after they were the main character of their game series one release prior?
Raiden.
Raiden. Is
Whichever
that
the correct.
is that your final answer?
Yep, that's it.
That is incorrect, my friend. Unfortunately, we're going to give it over to Rowdy Howdy to top this one off. Give us an answer in 15 seconds or perish.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Yes, no. No, I'm thinking Pichu from Melee. We'll go Pikachu. Why not?
Pikachu. Goat is very upset at this, but it was Jin Kazuma in Tekken 4 as he was the main protagonist of Tekken 3. So,
He's disappointed about like literally one move the character does. Like, yeah, all right, bro. Sorry.
Tekken.
Electrifying. You know what I think? I think of Grease Lightning when I think Jin Kazama. It was electrifying.
Yes. I was gonna
Yes.
say the one time where you could have said Kazuya Mishima and it would have actually been correct as well, technically, is the one time you didn't say it.
As electric.
Yes, that's well. There you have it. A Master Rowdy Howdy will top off hold forwards bracket reset knowledge check number 3 with 2,900 points, with Biggie trailing close behind on 700. Absolutely spectacular showing from both of our competitors. What is his prize? He'll find out this weekend.
I'm utterly terrified.
Oh, you
Wait,
better
this
be, baby.
weekend? Oh my god. Oh no, it's the wooden spoon, but IRL. Ah!
It's a wooden spoon, but guess where it's going, baby? Let's go. Slicer wins. Slicer always wins. I'm the winner.
Actually, you know what? Looking at these scores, look, my boy Carnage. I don't know if he's in the chat, but I'm just gonna have to quote him. KI wins again, baby.
Oh no, KI stays
Never
winning.
wins again.
Oh,
KI
no.
stays winning.
Oh no.
Just remember that guy died in August though. So.
True though.
I'll-
True. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Oh,
Just remember,
shit.
bro, there was a video game in the Edo period. Remember that for next time.
Yep. Got it.
Yeah, in the old brain banks. No, but that was amazing. Thank you both so much for participating and letting me roast you for half an hour. I really, really appreciate you guys coming on board and doing what you do best. Master Rowdy, do you have any final shout outs, any final things you'd like to say to the audience before we say goodnight to you tonight?
Play Killer Instinct, you sons of bitches. And if you don't play Killer Instinct, I'll cry.
Whoa.
No, that's too firm. No, hang out, join all of the events. If you are interested in playing Killer Instinct, though, like me being a bully aside, there is beginner brackets that I am going to start running again now that I'm not going to be taken away every Tuesday. So they will be running conveniently at the same time as bracket reset. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry, boys. There's only so much time in the week. I love you all. But yeah, there is going to be a beginner brackets starting up again, which will be from next fortnight, because we do, of course, have Killer Instinct next week for Hold Forward. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter or hit me up with any questions about Killer Instinct at all, I'm pretty sure you know where to find me. Slice, does this, graphic design is my passion thing, so you know where to find me.
Absolutely.
But come hang at locals. Fucking go to your locals, Vegemite.
Yes.
I know you're watching.
Yes,
go to your fucking locals.
Go to your locals. Victoria has tons of the cunts, and I'm going to a lot of them as well. So if you'd like to, I don't know, say hello, come say hi. Go to your locals.
Yeah, come for Bevs afterwards too.
Yes.
And K Barbecue.
Always Bevs. Always K Barbecue.
Always Bevs.
We are
Yeah.
very plain or normie people. But
Vic is Vic not just the best? Hey,
at everything.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
just the best
It
at
is.
everything. I completely agree. Yeah.
Wait.
yeah.
Vic
Yeah,
stays
Vic
winning.
wins again.
Yeah, Vic stays winning. We win again. It's just we're just too good. Speaking of too good, Master Biggie Wigg, thank you so much for coming on board today, my friend. Thank you very much for being here. Always a pleasure to be around you.
Thank you.
Do you have any final words you'd like to say before we say goodnight to you for the evening?
I just want to say thank you to you guys for putting this on and for inviting me. It was a very fun time. And to everyone else, I want to say jump on that link, give me a follow, jump in the tournaments that we got coming up. We got Sucks to Shine Online 5 on Wednesday, $70 prize pool. Jump in that for Melee. And then Sucks to Strive Online 5 this Thursday, $50 prize pot. Jump in that. And then Sucks to Suck Online 16 is a fortnight away, but
Nice.
that too.
Very cool.
That's and locals and stuff.
Yes, go to locals.
Community.
Go to locals.
Et cetera.
Go to locals. Sounds fucking good to me. Thank you very much, both of you, for being here. Don't go anywhere. Goat and I will be back to sign off the show one final time. You're not rid of us yet. Say goodnight to our lovely guests, Rowdy Howdy and Biggie Wigg. Once again, don't go anywhere, chat. We will be right back. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do in the meantime because I haven't planned this far ahead, but we're back in 2 moments. Don't go anywhere.
おはよう。スワイプスワイプ。こんばんは。昨日だよ。お願いします。こっちだよ。我が眷属たち。
KOF 15!
オロチヤシロ
この息づちで消し済みにしてあげる。
オロチシャリ
思い上がった虫けらは念入りに焼いてあげますね。
オロチクリス
シャバの空気を楽しんでるとこは悪いけど、そろそろあの世に戻る時間だぜ。
虫けららしい勘違いだね。あの世に行くのはあなたの方ですよ、草薙京。
Team Awakened Orochi! こういう思考も悪かね。さあ
お互い悔いのない戦いにいたしましょう。
いいね。派手で楽しい喧嘩にしようぜ。
Team Samurai!
What's poppin', everybody? We're back for the final send-off of tonight's episode of Hold Forward Bracket Reset. Honestly, the quiz, I love that shit. It's honestly my favorite part of the fight. I'm usually so used to gassing myself up, but I got to admit, man, that steals the fucking show.
Well, I mean, you literally did all the work for it. So
I know.
Shout outs once again to Goat and Dan Dandy for doing all the miraculous work behind the scenes, getting that quiz sorted because I've been having a mental breakdown the past week. Good shit, boys. Let's go.
I'm genuinely fucking shocked that no one got the Tekken 4 one. That blew,
Goat's boomer question has him genuinely upset.
Literally, like, I felt as if like half of the hairs on my fucking head went grey during that. The joke is I'm bald, but like, surely people have played Tekken 3 and Tekken 4, right? Like, fucking surely. And then this motherfucker's like, oh, they just changed like one move. They changed his whole fucking moveset, cunt! My god, I got worked up. I'm sitting in the back here just like, you motherfucker. You're shitting on my childhood.
That's it.
Ugh.
We do a little shitting. We do a little shitting here.
Do a little shitting, farting, and coming.
23 stages. Kind of nuts.
I didn't even fucking know that. The fact that you're like, can you clarify that? And I'm like, well, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, next time I'll be more prepared, chat. Don't worry.
23 stages and they're all fucking wallless. That blows my fucking mind.
Well, Gog, funny you mentioned that. If you do genuinely have like weird like quiz questions or interesting, really interesting like FGC questions relating to similar topics that we had on tonight, please DM us. You know, hit us up in Discord. You more than likely have talked to Goat and I at one point, so just let us know. We'll be happy to include it. That'll be very good content. The more help we get, the better, because it's very hard to think of new questions every single fucking week. It's very hard.
Well, evidently the ones that we think of, these fucking dumbasses can't get right. So I literally cater these questions for these motherfuckers, and they're not getting them. It's insane.
True. It's true.
Oh my god.
But that also leads into as well, if you would like to be a part of what we do here at Bracket Reset, we are also very, very open to having people on. You know, if someone's interested in being a part of what we're doing, or you know wants to share their story, or you have someone that you'd like to see as well, by all means hit us up on Twitter, hit us up on our socials, join the Discord. We both have our DMs open, so you can just hit up Goat and I whenever you like. Send us, I don't know, fucking communist propaganda, because that's what our friends like to do.
Yeah. You know, we love a good love a good little reach around the bushes, or as I like to call it, the Karl Marx fun fest.
That's it.
Where everyone gets a loaf of bread and a wristy.
Yes.
Speaking of getting a good old wristy, get tuned in for this fortnight's programming of Hold Forward, baby, because this Friday night, this Friday specifically, the 23rd of September, they all start at 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard. So for the next lot, just assume I'm saying that. Up first, we've got DNF Duel, baby. The link to sign up for that is in the chat right now. Get in on that shit. DNF Duel been popping off like no other. You got to get in on that shit. Good fun will be had by all. Sunday night, the 25th of September, that's going to be Pokken DX, the Pokken Tournament DX. Links in the chat. Get in on that shit. Do it or else there'll be consequences. You don't want to see those consequences. Speaking of things you want to see, I was going to say don't want to see, but that would be reductionist. Killer Instinct is also in the chat. Get in on that shit. And speaking of Pog, we got Guilty Gear Strive also in the chat.
Big Pog.
Big Pog, very big Pog, very big Pog. And closing out the Hold Forward Fortnite is Street Fighter 5. Get in on that shit. That's our Fortnite, and that's going to be our so this is our second last Fortnite of the year. So we got two more Fortnites to go. We've got this one, and then we got the season finale Fortnite next Fortnite.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
And a lot of Fortnite, baby. $19 Fortnite
Battle Pass.
Who wants it? Bro, Novix just shut out his ass. But so we've been pretty much working non-stop since May. I'd even argue since December. We haven't really stopped, you and I, personally.
Not really.
So, wait, what?
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 I said we haven't really stopped, no.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a funny gag to be had. No, it's true. We haven't stopped. There's been just non-stop fucking going at it. So it'll be nice to take a couple of months off, just have a bit of time to breathe. Then we'll be back with season 3. So that'll be exciting. We will be back. Don't you worry about that. There's a lot of big plans in store, and I'm very fucking excited. There's been, holy shit. There's a lot of cool things we got on the plate. We got maybe some new things coming in. Who knows? So you'll have to tune in for that shit.
Absolutely.
I think that's going to do us for tonight, though. Thank you very much, Slice, for pretty much making this happen, because without you, we don't have a show. So I personally thank you.
No worries. Happy to help. I'm just a dude who pushes buttons at a computer. I'm just doing my thing. It ain't nothing but a thing.
I'm just a dude who has too much money to buy gear and not enough brain cells to use it.
Yeah, fucking oath. Let's go.
Yeah, the boys.
You love to see it. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at SlicerOCE, the second one. I probably won't be streaming this week because I will be in Melbourne. So if anyone wants to catch up, this week, be sure to hit me up. Unfortunately, what we were going to on Thursday night, our plans have been fucked by the Queen. Rest in piss. But
I
we may.
I would like to speak on behalf of the entire Goat FGC community when I say fuck the monarchy.
Yeah, God fuck the Queen.
Fuck
but
the Queen.
I may make an appearance at CCH on the weekend. We'll see how we go. I would like to go out and play some fighting games. So depending on what we've got planned for Saturday and Saturday afternoon, we may go out to CCH and play some locals, some arcade games and something like that. So that would be big fucking pog. Goat, where can we find you, you handsome
Where can
fuck?
you find me? Well, you see, Goat FGC at twitch.tv does not only live on twitch.tv, you can also find him on the Twitter, Goat FGC. I'm on Discord, I'm on Facebook, I'm on fucking everything. Come hang out with me next weekend, not this one coming, but the one after. I'll be at YSB 78, as we advertised a little earlier. So I'll be TOing DNF Duel and I'll be TOing Strive. Come say hi. If you sign up for my bracket and you're late, I'll tell you to go fuck yourself. Otherwise, come hang out. You think I'm fucking kidding?
No,
I think Dan actually might be coming along. I want that motherfucker to try and test me. I'm a sassy bitch.
Nice.
But no, so come hang out. It's always good. I love hanging out with people. All that good shit. Calling it a Kame, I'll be 30 minutes late. Bro, I fucking DQ'd that man in the losers last time because he no-showed winners finals, alright? I don't give a fuck. I'm a ruthless bitch.
And on that note,
I love him to bits, but
on that note, we'll go say g'day to old mate Cooptato, who I was supposed to be commentating for, but I forgot I had bracket reset on at the same time. So
bro, you forgot.
I forgot. I had to do my own thing. But we're gonna go say g'day to Cooptato. They're in grand finals of his first ever beginner tourney at the moment. So go spam his chat, go blow him up, go say g'day. He's a newcomer to the Strive scene, genuinely lovely bloke. Go show him some love, chuck him a follow. And we will be back on Friday night. I will not be streaming it. Master Rowdy will be streaming it, so be patient and be kind. He pretty much has everything in the bag. It'll be the same old hold forward, just with a little extra touch, which will be nice. So we shall be back Friday evening. Thank you so much for supporting everything we do. Follow us on our socials.
We've been Hold Forward. You've been beautiful. Everybody have a good night. Thank you for joining us.
See you guys later.
Don't hold back, baby.